a wonderful sign hanging on a Toronto junkyard which reads, "Help beautify junkyards. Throw something lovely away today." And this is a very effective way of getting people to notice a lot of things. And so the title is intended to draw attention to the fact that a medium is not something neutral. It does something to people. It takes hold of them, it rubs them up, it massages them, it bumps them around. The medium is the massage. The medium is the massage. It's the massage. The medium is the massage. The medium is the massage. It's the massage.
The medium of our time, electric technology, everything from the light bulb to the telephone to the computer to jets to nuclear energy is changing everything. We are in the middle of a tremendous clash between the old and the new.
The medium does things to people, and they're always completely unaware of this. They don't really notice the new medium that is roughing them up. They think of the old medium because the old medium is always the content of the new medium, as movies tend to be the content of TV, and as books used to be the content, novels used to be the content of movies. And so every time a new medium arrives, the old medium is the content, and it is highly observable, highly noticeable. But the real roughing up and massaging is done by the new medium, and it is ignored.
When information is brushed against information, the results are startling and effective.
We are re-entering the old tribal world. But this time we're going to go through the tribal dance and the tribal dream. Wide awake. Wide awake. Wide awake. Wide awake. Wide awake.
That's not even a question for me, whether we're gonna go take a swing at building the next thing. I'm just incapable of not doing that. There's a bunch of times when we wanted to launch features, and then Apple's just like, nope, you're not launching that. I was like, that sucks. Are we set up for that with AI, where you're gonna get a handful of companies that run these closed models that are gonna be in control of the APIs and therefore gonna be able to tell you what you can build? Then when you start getting into building a data center that's like 300 megawatts or 500 megawatts or a gigawatt, just no one has built a single gigawatt data center yet. From wherever you sit, there's gonna be some actor who you don't trust. If they're the ones who have like the super strong AI, I think that that's potentially a much bigger risk. We're rolling out Llama 3. We're doing it both as open source for the dev community, and it is now going to be powering Meta AI. So, you know, there's a lot that I'm sure we'll go into around Llama 3, but I think the bottom line on this is that with Llama 3, we now think that Meta AI is the most intelligent AI assistant that people can use that's freely available. We're also integrating Google and Bing for real-time knowledge. We're going to make it a lot more prominent across our apps. So, you know, basically, you know, at the top of WhatsApp and Instagram and Facebook and Messenger, you'll just be able to, you know, use the search box right there to ask any question.
Okay, so as far as the open source goes, I'm actually curious if you think the impact of the open source from PyTorch, React, Open Compute, these things, has been bigger for the world than even the social media aspects of Meta. Because I've like talked to people who use these services who think like it's plausible. Because a big part of the internet runs on these things.
It's an interesting question. I mean, I think almost half the world uses our
that's
the
a
consumer
point.
product. So I think it's hard to beat that. But no, I think open source it's really powerful as a new way of building things. And yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's, you know, it may be one of these things where, I don't know, like Bell Labs, right? Where they, you know, it's like they were working on the transistor because they wanted to enable long distance calling. And they did. And it ended up being really profitable for them that they were able to enable long distance calling. And if you ask them 5 to 10 years out from that, what was the most useful thing that they invented. It's like, okay, well, we enabled long distance calling, and now all these people are long distance calling. But if you ask 100 years later, maybe it's a different question. So I think that that's true of a lot of the things that we're building, right? Reality Labs, some of the AI stuff, some of the open source stuff. I think it's like the specific products evolve and to some degree come and go, but I think like the advances for humanity persist, and that's like a, I don't know, cool part of what we all get to do.